Hold on for just 1 second. Boom, we are live.
Good evening. Good to see you,
Nuke,
Warren.
what is up? What's up, family?
Hey, y'all.
We are out and back, and we are here in the flesh.
Yes.
Everybody, check us out. This is the No Way Out podcast. Yeah, motherfucker.
No way out.
What y'all thought? This was just a voice recording of a woman? No, it's a real person
Here
on this
I
podcast.
am. Hello, world.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I just wanted to say I'm glad we back another week.
Me too.
You know
Me too. How
Nuke,
was your weekend?
Nuke, my weekend was good. I just chilled, relaxed, read a little bit, and what else I do? I just read a little bit. I went to the seafood buffet. And that's it.
You messy. He being real messy right now, let me tell y'all.
No, I did. I went to the South Point.
You did really?
Yes, I did on Saturday.
How was it?
No, I went on Friday.
Okay, how was it?
You know what? Why? You know I'm finna get on it.
Okay, go.
I got love for the South Point. Very good casino.
Okay.
But let me just say this, Nuke. I'll just say this. Why they had construction going on right in the middle of the buffet?
While y'all eating?
I was like, we getting a discount, right? Man, and then it was crowded as fuck because they had the big ass construction shit. And I'm like, so we get a discount, right? And they was like, they cut the price because normally the price is like $25, $30. But now it was like, I think $19. So it was cool.
Okay. So, I mean, what did you eat? What kind of seafood?
Oh, crab legs.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay.
With the butter.
Ooh, butter, baby. Butter. Okay.
With the butter, with the coconut shrimp.
Oh,
that shit was bomb.
okay.
With some potatoes. Yeah, that shit was bomb.
Okay, what kind of potatoes? Baked potatoes?
I think it was I don't know.
Smothered potatoes?
It was like
diced potatoes?
Yeah, it was like diced potatoes.
With onions?
I think with onions in it. I'm not sure. It was good though.
Okay.
It was good, but it was
Okay.
but I want to get on this real quick. It was a nigga in there with his daughter trying to get his food, and this Caucasian man was pushing him to the limit. And then everybody, it was foreigners in it, and they was like trying to calm the black dude down.
Okay.
And then they was telling the white dude, "Shut up! You're antagonizing this man." And he was still antagonizing.
What was he doing?
Just fucking with him. You know white people think they own everything when we go. Anywhere we go, they think they're supposed to tell you what to do. Remember I told you when I went to the gas station, a motherfucker hopped out his truck and said, you're not supposed to be sitting in the gas, sitting in your car while where your gas is being pumped.
Right.
I said, and he said, well, I'm just letting you know. I said, and who the fuck is you? The gas station police?
Right.
Get the fuck away from me, man.
Right.
So I saw that. That was pretty interesting because I knew that nigga was getting ready to slap the shit out of his ass. So they had to get in between it. And then after they got in between, security finally came. But they came like 10 minutes later. And they looked like they didn't want to be bothered.
See it go down.
Yeah, they wanted to see it go down. And so I was just kind of like, well, niggas gonna be testy because y'all got construction.
But you at a buffet, like what?
Niggas be tripping, Nuke.
Wow, that's crazy.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. It was a blur as usual. I honestly cannot remember what I did this weekend. But I'm sure I had a great time, whatever I did.
Oh, Nuke, let me tell you, man. I'll tell you this. I think that when you go to places like South Point and stuff like that, those type of places, you have to understand what the fuck is gonna happen.
Okay.
Like, it's crowded there. Everybody go there. That's like really the only casino in between them and the M. And the M, their buffet is expensive.
Okay.
So South Point, niggas think the South Point is like this highfalutin area. Man, it's hood motherfuckers all over Vegas. And it's real hood right there.
Okay.
So don't ever get it twisted. If you live in Las Vegas, all you motherfuckers that live in Las Vegas, they know. South Point is hood because them apartments across the street are hood as fuck.
Real? I never go out there, so
You ain't missing shit.
Okay.
You ain't missing shit.
Okay.
They be doing the freeway all over fucking again. And let's see, over on the other side of the freeway on the 15, that's where like Southern Highlands and all that. That shit gonna be hood too.
Okay.
But yeah, the South Point is cool, but they had construction going on right in the middle of the buffet.
So how did you find the buffet at the South Point? What made you, out of all the casinos and hotels, why the South Point?
I went to the Rampart in 89145 at the JW Rampart Casino. Very highfalutin up there.
Right.
Nigga, they had a dish rag next to where a nigga was eating
They
at.
did not.
Yes, they did.
I will not believe
And we had to
that.
wait 45 minutes to get in there because they buffet hella small. And I was like, this shit is whack.
Right.
And they was on Dirty Dining too, so that's why I don't fuck with them.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
the JW
good to
Marriott.
know. Wow.
So I was like,
It
fuck it.
always looks so nice in there.
Yeah, it looks could be deceiving.
Behind the
You better
scenes.
watch Dirty Dining with Darcy Spears. It's gonna tell you the truth.
Wow. Okay, so look, have you ever been to the Wynn buffet? I heard it was nice. I haven't been, but I
Now
heard
the
it was
Win,
nice.
I went in there, but I never went. It's too expensive for my blood.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I felt my credit score drop when I went in there just because I was a nigga. So
I'm not doing this with you. I will not. Well, I did go to the Oyster Bar the other day at the Texas station.
for real.
I did. So I had some seafood too.
Okay, you know now the Texas station.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this about the Texas station. Only thing I do there, you can eat like at the little food court, and I go to the movies. Now I know my little sisters and them. They went to the Oyster Bar and did all that shit before.
Okay.
And I think her grandmother ended up paying for it. And they's like, you know how little Angie and them are. They was like, it was all right. Shit wasn't all that. You know how little Angie and them are.
With the neck roll?
Yeah, you know. And then my mom, she RIP to my mom, but she's that person that's gonna go to your restaurant and take it home and remake it and then serve it to everybody.
Oh.
Cause she feel
she
like
doctor it
yeah,
up.
cause she like this shit ain't what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Unless it's a buffet. If it's a buffet, mom is good. But if it's like a restaurant, so it was cool. It was all right. It was all right.
It was all right.
I knew it was.
Yeah.
I think the Suncoast is okay. I think they shit is okay. I think the Rio is bomb though. The Rio buffet is bomb, and they remodeled it too. It was 1,000 niggas in there too.
Really?
I swear to God, it was 1,000 motherfuckers in there. Cause sometimes I be over there, I have to use the bathroom or something, so I go in there. I'm like, God damn.
Okay.
1,000 niggas standing in line to get in there.
Okay. I try to stay off the strip because I have to work off the strip a lot. So the traffic, I tend to not go there. So.
Okay. You know why I want to get on this topic?
Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna get on two topics. Let's get on voting.
Okay.
Let's get on voting. Let's get on, a little violent crimes out here in Vegas. But which one you want to talk about first?
It's getting rough. It's getting rough. Just shoot. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Let's get on voting.
Not shooting literally.
No. Let's get on voting, dude.
Okay. Go.
Now I'm about to read something from my phone, and it's a text message. And on this text message, this is the shit that irritates me about this clown ass voting. Yeah, I got an old ass phone. Look, now the shit acting like it don't want to work.
Look, we both do.
Thank you. Now the shit acting like it's going extra slow. Hey, these phones get on my nerves, man. Okay, look, check it out. Hi, Warren. I'm Kerry, a volunteer with Aaron Ford, the Democrat running for Attorney General of Nevada. That's the nigga. He will put Nevada families first and take on scammers and drug companies. Will you join me in supporting Aaron on November 6th? I'm going to text back, fuck you and Aaron Ford. That's what I'm saying. Okay, first of all, let's get on this real quick.
How do they get our phone numbers?
Because it's all registered, it's all linked. You already know how that goes. All right, let's get this straight. We're going to get this straight now.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to look at the camera. I'm telling y'all motherfuckers need to understand. Voting only gets you somewhere when y'all pull y'all resources together and buy these politicians so they can do what you want them to do. Stop thinking that your vote count just on the mere fact that, I voted. Because us, we get together and we do nothing. We get together and, let's go vote. And then when shit don't go our way, we be mad.
Right.
But if we read Dr. Claude Anderson's book, Powernomics or Black Labor, White Wealth, it's going to tell you, you buy the politicians. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because Queensbridge, that's in 89145 in Summerlin. Okay, they've got this big ass area that's like it's dirt. Now, you have councilmen that's over that area.
Okay.
Well, there's an Israeli Jew who wants to develop the land because he owns the land.
Okay.
But the other powerful, wealthy people that live in that community, guess who they got on their side? The commission, the city councilman.
Okay.
So one of the city councilmen told the dude, look, man, you not in Israel and you not in Jerusalem. So you not finna go, this ain't Pakistan. So you not finna just do what you want to do over here.
Oh.
So he went to Contact 13, crying wolf type shit. Clown. This is what happens when you buy politicians. When you buy politicians, they are beholden to you.
Right.
When you don't buy politicians,
they do what they want.
They do what they want. Here go another bot call calling me from a number I don't know. I'm tired of that shit, man.
I had someone call me from a number that started with 145.
Thank you.
145?
Now, who you know over there?
No one.
That's what I'm saying. Like
no one.
And they're so convincing. Hi, let me come up. Hi, my name is Tyrone Jerome, Tyrell Jerome, and I'm running to make things better. And I'm tired of Steve Clownslack. I'm tired of that shit, man. We don't ever see these motherfuckers, man, until it's time for them to run.
Right, until it's time to vote.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And then we be so entranced in it, like we be so like, oh, they shook my hand. I'm voting for them. Like Obama's clown ass when he went to Doolittle.
Like you know them.
This nigga went to Doolittle, got everybody, shook hands with everybody.
Remember that.
He did what the fuck he wanted. What
there.
he do for us?
I was there at Doolittle.
And the only reason why I didn't go, my auntie went. Lil Angie and them didn't go because Lil Angie was like, you got me fucked up, nigga. I ain't finna be waiting in line for that nigga. Fuck that nigga. And I was like, man, he got me fucked up. I ain't waiting on line. But my thing is this. That's what they do. They politicians. They train liars. Look at okay, we live in the same war, basically. Okay, so in our war, we be holding to a certain councilman, but all he did was talk shit to everybody. He ain't do shit.
Right.
And now his punk ass about to go to the pit.
Stop.
And that's why, and I feel like that's why it's like that. You understand what I'm saying?
I think before it's time to go out and cast our votes, they really should be out within their community throughout the year.
Exactly.
Not just at certain periods of time. Like really creating that that rapport, you know, letting the community know who you are.
You're right.
I'm just
You're
saying.
You're right.
So,
it's like a dad that got a bunch of kids, and then he got another family on the other side. He only come around during the holidays and be like,
the
"Hey,
Disneyland
little man,
dad. Yeah."
And then you want to go to Disneyland? Let's go to Circus. I'm gonna take Circus to the Venture Dome.
Right.
And then after that, you don't see the nigga no more.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit, man.
I think there's a lot of people tired of it.
And I get tired. One more motherfucking black person that's, hey man, you vote to do what? We need to pull our resources together and buy these politicians, not just thinking that your vote count. Yeah, your vote count when we start buying these motherfuckers.
Right, right. When we come together and we're all trying to work on the same common goal.
Exactly. Yeah. Then it's gonna work.
Right.
But if we just sitting up there, you know how we do. I'm sorry, Nuke. My Lord, 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 Lord.
Here we go.
Amazing grace. All the nigga got to do, a politician got to do, is do the Dougie, bring some hot sauce, and butterfly with you, and play the clown-ass saxophone at Arsenio Hall, and we love it.
They cool. Oh, yeah.
And what we do?
They get us.
They get us.
They get us.
Motherfuckers don't get us.
Put on the show.
Even the niggas that be running don't get us. They only be in the hood when it's convenient for them. And when they want to do a giveaway or some shit, and it's a promotion time, so they want to stand next to the nigga that's in the hood. You know, okay.
Giveaway trinkets.
Here's my solution, Nuke. What we need to do is West Las Vegas Library, use that to our advantage. We need to have the real conscious leaders in that community speaking to the young kids, and then we need to have a Q&A so kids can get shit off their chest of how they really feel about the community and who's not really taking out time with them. You feel me? Because that's what the fucking problem be. Niggas be so busy chasing the bag, niggas be forgetting about the youth.
Yeah, and that's where we really need to focus.
I'm telling you, man.
We really need to focus on the youth, and it will expose them to politics.
Thank you.
You know, because right now, I don't believe a lot of them are aware what's going on. They don't know who's who, how to vote, and they're of age to vote, but I don't believe a lot of them understand, first of all, the history of voting, the importance of it, you know, what to do, and to get involved in their community. So there's a lot of education.
I'm with you on that. I meant to interrupt you. I'm with you on that. I just think we, you know, just on what I've seen and working over there, and I just live over there, by the way, too. Niggas just think I'm talking shit. Nigga, my mom stayed over there off Adams by Madison. Before it was Wendell P. Well, she couldn't stand Wendell P. My mom was like, fuck that motherfucker. He ain't shit. I wish they would have never changed that to Wendell P. It's Madison, motherfucker.
Oh, Madison.
I remember when she went off on Lawrence Weekly. Nigga, I was rolling.
No.
Man, my mom was like.
She went in?
She was like, yeah, motherfucker. I was like, Mama, that's Lawrence Weekly. I don't give a fuck who it is, Warren.
What happened?
Gonna close down the motherfucking west side so we can't get downtown. You got me fucked up. And then remember they went and they redid it?
Right.
They don't want them niggas downtown because they're going to gentrify that neighborhood. So if you want to vote, why don't you ask your local councilman?
Right.
So what's up with the gentrification on the west side? I'm going to keep saying this, new. Where are the black businesses on the west side, man?
Right. And you're not the only one who's saying this. It's
What
real. Where are they?
I remember I told you, my nephew, he said he was on the west side one time and he was like, Warren, you not lying, nigga. And I was like, what you mean I'm not lying? He's like, nigga, it's a Taco Bell over there, you know, Del Taco, a Panda Express. I said, thank you. They not putting that over there for niggas. MLK, if they could, they would change that to Camino El Norte and get rid of all that nigga shit over there because Caucasians get off on MLK and travel to Camino El Norte, which is 031.
Right.
Because they go over Craig. And you know once you go over Craig, oh, I live on Camino El Oh, MLK? Because you know once you get up to Camino El Norte and end, niggas start getting bourgeoisie on you. You know what I mean? So it's like, they don't get it. And historically, black neighborhoods such as the west side is like, you got the Tenaya Brewery or Creek, and it's a desert land, and it's the coast. The niggas in the coast could see the Tenaya Creek. They don't find nothing wrong with that? You don't think that's a little close for comfort? It's white people out there reading newspapers, drinking Mai Tais and motherfucking beers and shit. They're going to take all that shit. Look at downtown. Look at downtown. Man, when I went to motherfucking Barber, look, I ain't been here as long as most people. I've been here 20 years. I ain't never seen no motherfucking park, no meter maid downtown like that. They usually be right around the court building.
Right.
That barbershop is way on the around the corner from the court building. It's like so far. Why that motherfucking meter maid nigga was right there? That white boy was right there, like on some parking wars type shit.
Really?
You guys need to refill your bill. He was writing tickets. I was like, oh, you an asshole.
Really?
Oh, bold.
Wow.
Bold. And it never used to be like that because you know on Fremont cars and all that.
Right.
You know, that used to be night walker heaven over there. Exactly. Night walker hell. So you know you're gonna get bopped upside the head with a beer bottle and then the bitch gonna be offering you pussy at the same time. You know who used to go on over there. Now they done cleaned it up. I'm telling my barber, I'm like, damn nigga.
They have some few businesses down there that way too. Yeah.
Didn't
some cafes and
they had a nerve to call it Container Park.
Right.
I said, what the fuck is a container park?
Yeah.
That's where all the hoes used to be, nigga.
Yeah, they changed that.
They changed it.
Yeah, they changed that.
You gotta pay to be down there on New Year's Eve. What kind of shit is that? Wow. So I gotta pay to be next to hookers and hoes and pee-pee? Because that's what it smelled like downtown.
That's exactly what
it
smelled like.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
And day-old casino carpet? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, you know, they trying to make some money down there now, you know, because on the strip, they charge.
Now
so they
why went to motherfucking the El Cortez, the raggedy ass El Cortez, and I was about to park, and the dude was like, "Oh yeah, it's $3 a park." You know me? I was like, "Did you just cuss at me?" $3, my nigga. He was like, "Yeah, $3 a park." I was like, "You really charging $3? Y'all really? The El Cortez is real?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck." How many $3? And this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Wow. I think Lil Angie, I don't know, I think it was Lil Angie, somebody's with me. I was like, this is some bullshit. Y'all got me fucked up. And then I went to Binion's, and you know they give you a little validation.
Right.
But you can only be there 3 hours. Now you got to go, park your car, drive it around, come back around. And you know I did that shit because I was.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Are you crazy?
I went out and made a U-turn, went back up there. You goddamn right. I'm not paying these niggas
for another
to park.
3 hours. I know that's right.
Up in this bitch.
Wow.
But man, that's why I said, man, when you gonna vote, know what you voting for.
Right.
Know who you voting for, and get to know that councilman or that Clark County commissioner. Don't let them do a Steve Clownselect.
Right. Ask questions.
Put them on blast. So what you plan on doing about the West Side?
What's your expectations? Right.
I don't give a fuck about y'all putting a clown ass Bank of America right there. Fuck that damn Bank of America. What else are you planning on doing over there?
Where's the grocery stores?
Instead of buy low. We need a fucking Trader Joe's too.
Yes.
Now look, I love my people to death. Now when a nigga get a Trader Joe's or Walmart, y'all niggas gotta stop stealing. Niggas gotta stop acting the fool. But the Walmart that's on Lake Mead behind the Fiesta, word on the street, it's the niggas that work there that's doing the fucking stealing. It's not the niggas that going there. Yeah, word on the street.
That's the word on the curb.
Word on the street. Is this
jeopardize your job?
Niggas don't give a fuck as long as they can get some shit and they can sell it and sling it. They don't give a fuck. It's Walmart.
Ouch. Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
We have to do better.
If you gonna vote, know who you vote for. Please,
Research
my
them.
people.
Research.
Know who you vote for. Don't let Steve Clownselak fool you with that bullshit.
Research.
Just like, what's the other governor? Remember the other governor with the white hair that was texting the bitch on his state phone and the bitch threw him under the bus? What was it? Governor Gibson or whatever was his name? He was before Sandoval. And that nigga was on there, and that nigga was fucking around with another bitch. Instead of him getting a burner phone, he's using the state phone.
He did not.
Yes.
I didn't hear of that.
Yes, he was using the state phone.
I didn't hear about that.
I forgot his name. He was the governor before clown ass Sandoval. He was the motherfucking clown ass governor that was like, oh, it's mandatory for everybody to have insurance now. Because motherfuckers was riding around with bogus ass insurance cards with no coverage. That part.
Oh.
So I was like, man, come on, man. But hey, know who you vote for, know what it is, know what it's going about.
Get out there and vote.
And if you want to vote.
And vote early.
And vote locally.
Yes.
Don't vote nationally. Your vote do not count nationally.
Vote early. Mm-hmm.
George Bush should have told y'all niggas that in 2000 when everybody thought Al Gore won and that nigga was celebrating and motherfucking George W. Bush. I wish I had an earpiece. That nigga George W. Bush was like, his cousin was like, word just in. Al Gore is not the president of the United States. George W. Bush is. Niggas didn't even know that was George W. Bush's cousin.
Stop.
That was on ABC at the time. That was his cousin. That was like, oh, we got the numbers wrong. George W. Bush is now the president. And then Al Gore was celebrating for nothing. Clown, you lost.
You celebrated too soon.
And that's why I'm tired of motherfuckers. Oh, well, one more nigga talking about, oh, man, if Hillary would have won. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it. Hillary Clinton is the architect behind mass incarceration with her fucking husband. She's the reason why there was so many kids that grew up with no fathers because they was getting 3 strikes for weed. That's legal now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Y'all taxing the weed now. Mm-hmm. Didn't let the niggas out that y'all put in prison for weed. You called us super predators, right?
Right. But weed is legal now. However, if they smell it in the car and test you can get a DUI.
Now you can get a DUI. So that's another trick. That's another loophole. Go ahead, smoke all the weed you want. I smell a blunt. Get out the car, sir.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
They're gonna tax
what's happening.
Exactly. Of course. Look, they're gonna tax the weed, which it didn't go to the Clark County School District. All you motherfuckers that live out here in Vegas.
Where's the money?
Where you think it's going? To the niggas that's writing the laws and the policies. Why does everybody think that the shit gonna come to us? Niggas was listening to Obama with that hope shit, and then nigga, Obama is just like a regular preacher at your church. He's selling hope. That's all he's selling. Look, I voted for him too because he was a brother, but at the end of the day, after that first term, I started doing more digging. Listen, I'm like, wait, hold on. He inherited $500,000. You ain't tell us that shit, nigga. You making it seem, then they was showing pictures, because whoever
like he was a common man.
Whoever controls your perception is the narrator of the imagery that you see.
Right.
So they were able to put the pictures of his Kenyan family and how his daddy wasn't around and his poor lonely white mama raised him. But clown, it was his mother's parents who left him $500,000. Niggas don't know that shit.
Right. No, I didn't know that.
I'm like, wait, hold on. Then on top of that, nigga, you don't go on no national talk about how niggas need to be better fathers. Clown. You're right in Chicago not doing what the fuck you were supposed to be doing.
Chicago should have really changed.
When you was look, let me tell you something. You damn right. Now y'all heard it. Now y'all can see it. Look, let me tell you something. His boy, okay, you know Laquan McDonald? Okay, you know who's the mayor, right?
Who?
Rahm Emanuel, the Jew. He's the mayor. Rahm Emanuel, who was Obama's right-hand man, held the footage of Laquan McDonald until after he won. And then when Obama was the president, he told the United States, he told the presidential cabinet or whatever, the president, we don't need no help in Chicago. I'll figure it out. But this is the nigga that Obama had right up under him.
Right.
So why would you ever think that this and then, like Dr. Claude Edison said, why is it when a nigga get in charge, oh, I'm for all people?
Right.
But when white people in charge, they don't give a fuck. Like Donald Trump. That's why I'm like, oh, Donald Trump just telling you how white people really feel. So all these motherfucking people that think that Donald Trump is this and that, of course he's a racist. Of course he's a part of the system of white supremacy. But at least he's telling you to your
Straight
face.
up.
He's not doing like your local grocery store or your corporate America job that a lot of you niggas work at, where Sally Sue or whoever's in charge want to give you a pat on the head when you a good Negro, but when you ask a question, they become threatened. Now you're deemed the enemy. They vilify you. They treat you like, oh, he's an angry Negro.
Oh, you're insubordinate.
You're insubordinate. That type of shit.
Right.
See, those are the real racist motherfuckers. He's just a blatant racist. He just let you know how it is. He don't give a fuck.
Straight up.
But the motherfuckers that work at the corporate America jobs, that sit at the cubicles and hide behind the computer and their little power, oh, those are the real white supremacists there. Because they will laugh and smile with you and be in that office having real talk about how they really feel. Just like that superintendent of school in Georgia. This nigga, they have him on camera saying, fuck these niggas. If I could, I'd kill them all.
About that. I did hear about that.
And then he fired a black woman because she started questioning him. You see what I'm saying?
Did he feel threatened?
Hell yeah.
Or she was bumping up against his authority?
Any Caucasian who's not confident, because there are confident Caucasians out there, and this ain't no coon shit. There's confident Caucasians out there. I've met them. That's like, man, I ain't on that shit. I just want to do my job and go home. But the non-confident Caucasians, those are the motherfuckers that when you have your own opinion and you stand on it, you're threatening.
Okay.
You're a villain. You're bad for the rest of the team.
I saw a post on Facebook, and it had a clip of A Bug's Life. And I'll have to show it to you later. But it was, I can't remember the name of the insects, but they were basically saying, when one person stand up, you have to knock them down, because if you let one of them stand up, then they'll all think they can stand up and come together.
That's what they was doing in the slave days. We know this.
Right.
If one alpha black male bucks up against the system, I have to let all them other niggas know.
Make an example.
Look at football. That's why they didn't like Colin Kaepernick, because Colin Kaepernick was like, why the fuck would I stand for the national anthem when y'all don't even stand for us? And then what did they do? They took the narrative and put it on the veterans.
Right.
And deflect.
Mm-hmm.
I got this book called White Fragility. Man, that white lady telling all they fucking secrets. I was dying laughing reading that book. She was just like, she said her black friends, she had to tell her black friends, y'all need to check me, because we are so used to white privilege, we try to act like it don't exist. This is what she said white people act like, and I believe it.
Wow.
White people get around you acting like this shit don't exist.
Like racism don't exist, or
yeah,
white privilege?
Like
or...
white privilege doesn't exist. Like, no, we're all together. You know what I'm saying? And then they use broad, ambiguous terms like minorities, and they group us together.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
And then when we be like, hey, man, that's benign neglect. I be trying to tell people that's benign neglect. So basically they like, well, fuck them niggas. We just act like they don't even exist. That's why Hillary Clinton went to the Breakfast Club, hid behind Jay-Z and Beyonce, because they're misinformed. Do you understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't have knowledge of self. They don't know what the fuck is, because you have been given a privilege from the system. So that's why niggas is not gonna really be like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I understand that, but you don't have to be a front runner.
Right. Or their puppet. Right.
Hillary Clinton not only was responsible for mass incarceration, her hero was Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger was a eugenicist who wanted to exterminate black people. And if you read the ISIS papers by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, you know what she says? She says this shit. It's about genetic annihilation. They want to genetically annihilate melanated people from this planet. Because we're the only people that can make albino and black.
Everything.
Nobody else can.
Right.
Oh, and that sunscreen, you can keep it, Caucasians. I don't need sunscreen, clown. I can go out in the sun just fine, just like the vampires. As soon as they get outside, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit. Because it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. And that's the thing. I think when we vote, we still on that. Know who you voting for, man.
Right. Do some research.
Buy them motherfuckers so they can do what the fuck you want to do.
Now, how do How do you, how would you suggest one really try to get to know their commissioners or, their leaders within the community?
Good question. You know what's so hard? Because they duck and dodge so much shit.
Mm.
Now, I will give Lawrence Weekly this. Now, this is some real shit. And I don't give a fuck who get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Lawrence Weekly this. That nigga was on the west side. That nigga was very approachable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, very approachable.
Yes.
And he'll talk to you about real life struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Like, but it ain't politicians like him no more.
Mm.
To me, just in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion, my
Okay.
view. Like
Okay.
when I worked at Doolittle,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to the people that work at Doolittle on the west side, man. That was the best place to work on. That was the best place on earth to work.
Okay.
You learned a lot. I learned a lot. Lawrence Weekly was always there.
Okay.
And he wasn't on no like highfalutin shit. Like, I'm a politician and fuck y'all niggas. The nigga was cool. He would
Okay.
come in there and chop it up because he knew me from a previous job.
Okay.
So he was always like, hey, man, I'm glad to see you here. And he would always tell me, man, you have a future here, but not on no bullshit.
Okay.
It was on some real shit. Like, look, man, I remember the second year he saw me, he was like, you need to be full time. Like, this nigga was really telling me that shit.
Okay.
But I was bullshitting.
Ah,
So
okay.
that was on me.
That was on you. Uh-huh.
That was on me. But the nigga was keeping it 100 about a lot of shit. Like, I remember when they did the backpack giveaway. I told you what that marshal said.
Right, you did.
And
tell
then
me that.
me and him had kind of chopped it up about it. And he was like, I think our people were misinformed.
Mm.
We feel like we too proud to get the backpacks. And we too proud. That's some real shit.
Right. If you need it, get it. If it's available.
But it's not. Look, it ain't niggas like Lawrence Weekly no more. In my opinion. This is just my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
He's approachable. Even if you don't remember, he'll still chop it up with you.
Right.
Most politicians, they fake, phony. They act like they. Do you understand what I'm saying? They pretend like they so invested in you.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't really act like that.
Okay.
The nigga used to always be like,
Down to earth. Uh-huh.
I see you always sitting down when I come here. I'd be like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, do something. He would
Walk around.
act like you damn. He like, you on camera. But he used to keep it 100. It wasn't like,
Uh-huh.
and I used to see him outside of Doolittle, and he'd be like, he'd see me, he's like, oh, Lord, I hope you be okay. You know, I hope you all right. He was cool, though.
Okay.
You don't have politicians like that.
Okay.
I've never seen Steve clowns alike.
Mm.
Because you're gonna control that imagery. So you want to be around the people who you feel in your heart is going to keep you on that plateau.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be that. That's why I could never be a politician.
Mm.
I remember I told him that.
It seems
was-
exhausting.
He was
but
like, why?
okay.
I was like, because I'll be a dirty politician. I'll be taking money,
You
buying
would be?
cribs. Hell yeah, I'll be a dirty.
Oh,
These
dear.
motherfucking white people are dirty all day long, all day strong. So why the fuck when we dirty, it's fucked up?
Because you get caught.
Thank you, because we get caught. Like Kwame Kirkpatrick in Detroit. Hey, that was my nigga though. That nigga was going for what he knew. He was just doing too much. We can't do what they do. Look at Jesse Jackson's son.
Say it again.
Jesse Jackson's son was taking like $850,000. Nigga, that nigga was like, fuck these niggas, nigga. I'm taking all this money. You know why? Because we've never had it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's hard to relate to a Caucasian politician. A lot of times, I'm talking about the phony ones. Now, the real ones, they gonna throw you under. They gonna throw a motherfucker under the bus, and they gonna be like, off camera, they gonna be like, that motherfucker full of shit. They gonna. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I've been around confident, Caucasian people that's
Right.
like, nah, don't fuck with that motherfucker or fuck with him.
Right.
But then you will be around them fake phony ones. Like, to me, I feel like the majority of the people out here in Vegas, they phony. Now, Aaron Ford or whoever, I don't really know him personally. He seemed like he probably a good dude, but nigga, we haven't seen you since they started running.
Right.
I think
Where are you? Uh-huh.
Where's Hillary? She lost and the bitch just disintegrated.
Stop.
Like she doesn't even, like they deleted her from the program. I'm just saying it's the truth. That bitch didn't want to even come on stage when she knew she lost.
Boy, are you crazy?
We gonna keep counting votes. You guys go home. I was dying laughing. I was like, that's what that funky bitch get.
You are crazy.
Man, fuck Hillary Clinton, man, and Bill Clinton, and any nigga who ride with. Fuck Joe Biden too. All them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers. Not only was the mastermind behind mass incarceration, they the motherfuckers who killed Muammar Gaddafi, and Muammar Gaddafi was for our movement. See, I think black people don't understand that around the world, people see how we get treated, and they don't like that shit, and they wonder why we even fuck with the people here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why when a motherfucker be talking about fight for your rights and all this bull. Nigga, give me them resources.
What you say, march and repeat?
March, whine, repeat. March, complain. Look, give me the fucking resources. Where the fuck is the Indians at? The blah, 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 all this bullshit. Where they at with the motherfucking casinos, nigga? I need that right now. Cause your ass is you delinquent. Your payment is delinquent. I need my chips with dip, my nigga. For real.
Crazy,
where they at?
I hear you. We do. We need resources.
These niggas wanted us to march in South Dakota when Donald Trump and them was like, fuck all you Indians. I'm putting a pipeline through this shit. And they was trying to call themselves protests and talking about let's black people, let's stand together and get water hoses sprayed on us.
What's going on in Flint with the water?
The system of white supremacy is what's going on with Flint.
Oh, okay.
Still fucked up.
Okay.
They know what they was doing.
Still without water? Without clean water?
And we ain't heard nothing about it.
Nothing. I haven't heard anything on the news.
Why would we? We're not gonna hear nothing about that. That water ain't never gonna be right. You be better off drinking Lake Mead water than drinking their water. I'm talking about go collect the water and just take it home and drink it. Don't put it through no filters or nothing. You'll be better off doing that.
Wow.
They gonna do that shit
That's
in LA
sad.
too.
That's sad.
I'm telling you, man. Look, know who you vote for, know what it is.
Right. Right. You want to switch gears?
Let's switch gears. Let's go to something else, Noob.
Okay. So, all the violence and crime that's going on here locally, what do you think about that? What should we do?
Hey, man, be careful. Look out. Don't be shopping at nighttime. Bring your ass home.
Even in the daytime, please be aware. Try to go out with a partner. You know, while he text messaging and
I'm sorry, man.
I'll go ahead and take it from here.
My bad. I keep forgetting that camera's on, man.
So I suggest do not go out alone if you can possibly have a friend or someone to go with you, because they are robbing and stealing from people right in the daylight. So it's not necessarily the dark anymore. You know, before it was nighttime, but now they just don't care.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. When you go out, I'm not trying to be funny.
Here we go.
When you go out, be aware of your surroundings.
Right.
Be aware. See, Vegas ain't the new. I'm talking about, this is nationwide, but this is citywide. Be aware of your surroundings, and the reason why I'm saying that is because Vegas is not the same Vegas of the 90s.
No.
In the early 2000s. Nigga, it's like, what, 3 million people out here? 4 million people?
Too many people.
So, with that being said, you have to be aware of your surroundings. Niggas come to me talking about, hey, man, you want to buy? Man, get the fuck away from me with the bullshit.
I don't want to smell nothing.
I don't want, hey, man, you want some cologne? Hell no, I don't want no cologne.
No.
And it depends, because if it's your fellow brother or sister, they know how to approach you. Because I've been approached by niggas with the cologne shit, and it's not bogus. I remember one nigga was like, hey, man, I think I was on the phone with you, I think. And he was like, hey, man, I'm trying to raise some money. I was like, man, don't trip. And he was like, man, you want to take some candy? I was like, no, you good. He's like, man, just take some, man. I appreciate it. That was different.
Okay.
His whole approach.
Right. I do remember that.
Yeah, you know, your whole approach has to be right. And you got to look at it, too. Niggas think because they live in Summerlin that they're not going to get robbed.
Or Henderson by Blue Diamond. It only happens on the west side.
Niggas think
Northtown.
niggas think that they not gonna get robbed. And that's
no one is safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Look, and let me tell you this. I think that people been in Vegas so long, and Vegas has been so kosher for us that we so comfortable.
Right.
We like, that's just on the news, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, these niggas are ride up and down this motherfucker looking for a motherfucking place to kick in the door. So you can't just automatically think that, oh, you know, it's all good over. Nah, man, especially around the holiday time.
Right.
And you know it's about to be coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'll tell motherfuckers, be careful, man.
New Year's, right. And then especially, you know, when the stadium gets here and, you know, our new neighbors and friends coming through, we have to be careful. So start being mindful now. Setting up alarms, cameras, you know, maybe take a few self-defense classes. Who knows
Look,
what you may need.
I know I'm about to take some jujitsu or something so I can put a nigga in a submission like that alhamdulillah, like that nigga did who beat up Conor McGregor. That nigga did that press conference. That nigga was like, alhamdulillah, I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry, alhamdulillah. Bye.
Right. That was crazy.
That nigga beat the shit out of Conor McGregor.
That was crazy.
And then hopped in the motherfucking stands.
That was crazy.
But you got to see what he said. He was basically like, hey, hold on. Nigga, you disrespecting my daddy, you disrespecting my family and my
Right.
religion. You know the
Right.
Muslims don't play that
No,
shit.
they don't.
And he's from the Caucasus Mountains.
Mm.
For real. Well, that's where Russia is, from the Caucasus Mountains.
Uh-huh.
Except Russia don't fuck with niggas like
But
that.
he showed them what it was.
He showed it. That's what Conor McGregor get.
He showed them what it was.
Irishman. That's what he get. Oh, you want to be Lucky Charms?
He
That
was
part.
clowning like that.
That's what he get, man. Look, man. The shit is all entertainment.
Right.
So that's what he get.
Yeah, but that went a little too far.
Conor did though, but I'm glad. That's what
Too
Conor McGregor get.
Far. And it was good to see that it wasn't any of us.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, it was good to see.
Well, because you already know what they do. They gonna paint this narrative that we hood, we ghetto, we don't know how to act, woo wah wah. They already got this imagery of us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh man, did you see Tyrone how he jumped over the wall?
They're tearing it up.
Look at them. They're probably gonna riot.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do.
Right.
They already had this thing. They act like this is what tripped me out about the system of white supremacy and every other race.
Okay.
They go off the narrative that the system of white supremacy and the dominant society has painted on us, when in history, let's just go history for the last 450 fucking years. The system of white supremacy, the dominant society, Caucasians, they got military bases in everybody's country. They went to war with goddamn everybody. They've lied about the wars that they've been in. They've pillaged, killed people, raped, robbed them. Like I said, you already know. Let's not even get on motherfucking Andrew Jackson's clown ass.
Right.
And all the rest of them motherfuckers. So they're the violent. They have the volatile history, not us. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you do the history and you read about the Moors and read about us, we established the civilization.
Right.
But with them, all they've done, they've created nothing. They've took everything that we've created and they've monopolized it and monetized it because it's their system.
They've taken it.
Because we gave them the system.
Right.
Like this book. This book right here. This book, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. This book, numerology, the divine triangle. Man, I'm reading this book. Let me tell you what the lady said. Oh, all praises due to Pythagoras. All praises, and then guess what they do in the beginning of the book? Well, Pythagoras, when he was doing his studying, he went to Egypt and he learned his studies from the initiates. Of course. And where's Egypt? In fucking Africa.
Right. Of course.
But we don't know that because we think we stupid. Like we don't know nothing.
They didn't teach us that, and we don't take the time to research who we are. And our history. And
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. This is the shit that tripped me out. When you tell most melanated people that, they trip out a lot of times. Like when I told my nephew, I was telling my nephew, Whoop, I was like, nigga, we're responsible for math. He was like, for real? I'm like, yes, nigga. I got the books to prove it. Woo. He was like, damn. He said, because in high school, they're not going to teach you that.
No.
Exactly.
No.
They ain't going to teach you that in high school.
No.
They're going to teach you about George Washington never told a lie as he was fucking a bunch of black women, black slaves, and having mulatto children. Look, I told you in that
they
book.
will not
No.
talk about that.
In that book, I don't know if it's Before the Mayflower or Slavery by Another Name. I was dying laughing. I think it was Slavery by Another Name. A lot of the slave owners, right? The Caucasian slave owners, they was fucking the slaves and having babies with them. And then they still had their white wives.
Right.
Well, when the slave owners was dying, the white people was dying, look, they was leaving all their property to the black slaves. They wasn't even leaving. And guess what? They came up with a rule. Nuke, I was dying laughing when I read this shit.
What
This
did
was
they
the rule.
say?
We have deemed this person, they had his name, insane because it is insane for a white man to leave his property to a nigga. I was dying laughing because that's how they felt.
Right.
And then they would take that shit to court and be like, no, nigga, no, sorry, you're not getting the property.
Right.
And then all them fucking slaves would be assed out.
Wow.
That's how
I'm so glad I wasn't born in those times.
Oh, I'll be a dead motherfucker.
I'm so glad.
I'll be dead. They would not. Oh, get this talking motherfucker. He ain't got to do shit. All he got to do is rile motherfuckers up. Yeah, kill his motherfucker. Hang him first.
Make an example out of him.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, man, I just look at that stuff and I'm like, we get the bad narrative. Like you said, look at that motherfucker hopped the gate and went over there and started acting a fool.
Right.
And they kept that shit calm. Now they don't even talk about it no more.
Right.
But if that had been Floyd Mayweather and his people, we'd still be talking about it.
Oh, my goodness. Like it happened yesterday or this morning.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Like I said before, I said this even, you know, at corporate America. I said it's so funny how they always want a nigga to forget the the transgressions that have been done to him by the dominant society. But the Jews don't ever want us to forget the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
We can
That's
never
real.
fucking forget the Holocaust.
That's the
But these
real.
motherfuckers want us to forget every transaction that's been done to us.
That's so real.
That's why motherfuckers know
That
not to say
happened so long ago.
oh, slavery was
Yeah.
it was so long ago, you know. We had Obama's the president, and
You had a black president.
We had a black president. So y'all don't think, you know what I said? I said it to a dude. I said, you don't think it's odd that 5 or 45 presidents, only one was black? You don't think nothing was wrong about that?
Mm-hmm.
When a nigga get to quote meet the Constitution and all that, hey man, I give him props. I want you to learn all that.
Right.
Learn it. I need to learn it my goddamn self.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this: the Constitution was wrote by the system of white supremacy. It was
Not
wrote.
us.
It was wrote by Caucasian men who owned slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to take account to that too. I
Right.
just think niggas be like,
Right. We need
Man,
to
you
be
better-
mindful of that.
gotta be
Of
mindful.
the times it was written. Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? They changed it. You know, it was like the pursuit of love and happiness or whatever it was. They changed it. It used to be the pursuit of property. That's what it used to be. And since black people were 3/5 a slave, we were considered chattel slavery. We were property.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's why they was like, hell no, we want these niggas getting it. Like, why would we want to do that? That's why they want niggas learning how to read and do all this other shit.
Right.
No,
Right.
I told you. When I tell a motherfucker, what you gonna be doing, man, when you off? Reading. Reading?
Right.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I told you.
Uh-huh. You did.
You work 2 jobs?
Uh-huh.
This nigger's got it going on. That's how they act.
Mm-hmm.
Then they want to
So
talk to
surprised. Uh-huh.
you. But you know what's so fucked up? Your own people be treating you fucked up.
They do. They do. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And I still got love for my people. I told you that nigga that was like, man, you should sell cars.
You have a better chance selling cars.
Nigga told me I had a better chance selling cars.
Okay.
Until his bitch came up there with some dog food because she was getting into it with another bitch he was tricking his money off of. Then he wanted, I said it, nigga. I said it, nigga. Holla at me. He know who he is if he listens. I don't give a fuck.
Dog food.
Dog food. Bitch brung dog food. You know I know. You know I be knowing what be going on at the job.
This man knows everything.
Nigga, they be telling me.
Everything.
I don't have to say nothing.
You
They be
don't.
like, oh my God, when I got something to tell you. They be telling me.
Because he messy.
No, she's so messy at this job, man. Messy. Let me tell you, man, when I found that out, I didn't even say nothing to him. I never brung it up. I didn't have to. Because he knew I knew everybody, so he knew it got back to me, and he was embarrassed.
Of
and I
course.
still showed him love, even after he told me I should be selling cars.
Wow. The nerve of him.
Yeah. Oh, why you working here, man? You need to be selling cars. I'm like, oh, okay, my nigga. I just laughed like, all right.
Right. The nerve of him.
I'm like, all right, cool. I guess I'll sell cars in this bitch.
Wow.
But I was like, all right. And then after that bitch, his bitch came up there with that dog food.
That's crazy.
You know what I asked? I was like, was it pedigree?
Alpo.
Alpo. I was it Iams?
You crazy.
But I'm just saying, man, it's like, you know, living out here in Vegas and seeing all this other stuff,
Yeah.
the volatile situations that going on here, it's like, man, niggas can't be too comfortable out here.
No. Always got to be on alert.
I'm always on alert. I know you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you don't know, these motherfuckers be tripping. Look, when I go to the movie theater, I sit by the exits. And when a nigga be doing too much walking, I act like I'm at church.
Yes. I'm losing the whole
Look, I'm act like I'm at church. They doing a lot of walking in this motherfucker.
Right. Be mindful how you move your feet in the house of the Lord. Come
Thank
on.
you. You doing too much walking.
That's right. What you up to?
He's preaching.
Right. Sit down.
Sit down.
Go. Bye-bye.
Man, because
Right.
at my uncle church, he didn't play that shit. Nigga would get embarrassed in there. He would stop his whole sermon.
To say something.
Warren, sit down. You're doing too much walking. Right in the middle of the church. You'll give a fuck. Nigga, let a nigga know. That's what I'm used to. So when I'm at the
Right.
theater, nigga, you know this nigga just shot up the theater.
Exactly.
Sit down.
Right. Mm-hmm.
When I went to go see Halloween, just to touch on this real quick. The last Halloween, the black kid was the star of the movie.
What happened?
The nigga, he just made the movie.
Oh, okay.
The
I don't watch those.
The
movies.
little nigga that was in there, man, that nigga made the movie.
Okay.
And I was saying the whole time, they gotta get it's got to be some comedy in here too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people that's watching this is the first time they watch. I used to watch that shit back in the day.
Okay.
So, because my mom was a big Michael Myers fan.
Oh,
so,
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So,
I'm too scared.
And
for
my
that.
mom was one of them people that in the movie, she'd be like, "Oh, bitch, you better duck."
Talking in the movie, yelling out. Okay.
Yep. So it was a good movie, but I noticed at the theater, these motherfuckers would not sit still.
Oh, that would have made me so uncomfortable.
I said, what the fuck? Y'all know niggas be shooting in theaters acting a fool?
Right.
If everybody's sitting still and somebody's still walking, they're out of place. Now we can zone in on who the fuck this person is.
Right.
Everybody was in there walking. I said,
Really?
y'all way too comfortable. Because I sit right by the exits when I come in.
Yeah, me too. Restaurants, I need to know where my exits are at all
Thank
times.
you, all times.
Yes, two ways to get out.
Thank you. And
just in case.
And you lucky, like my mom said, you lucky. You know, when I just drink beer, I'm like, they lucky they giving this to me in a glass, not no bottle, because I'm quick to bop a nigga upside the head. Don't get bopped, nigga, for real. But I'm just saying, like, hey man, we got to be mindful of that shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's the holidays coming, and that's why I'm like,
changed.
It's changed out here in
Times
Vegas.
have changed.
They gonna do it. Like, you know, they gonna do that out here. My barber was trying to tell me that shit. That nigga was like, oh man, they ain't gonna. I'm like, nigga, you don't understand, nigga. The price of renting it has went up. You know, a nigga came to my house today and called me talking about, oh, you interested in selling your house because I just bought a house over there. I said, good for you, motherfucker. And I slammed the door on that nigga. Fuck out of here. Stop coming to my.
They knocked on your door.
Run the doorbell.
Wow.
Dogs was barking and acting a goddamn fool. I'm surprised they ain't barking right now. And I'm like, you bold. And then the nigga called me. Left a message on my phone type shit.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I bought some property in your area. No, nigga. I know what they about to do.
Right.
Thank you. Sell your property. Whoever own the property, don't sell your property.
Keep
Whoever,
your property.
keep your property. My bad. Keep your property. Don't
Right.
sell shit.
Right.
If you live in Vegas, do not sell your property.
Right.
Because the flood is fucking coming. And
Man.
you do. If y'all believe in Noah and Christianity and all this other shit, then y'all know the flood is coming. Don't act like y'all don't know it's gonna happen.
Right.
And motherfuckers be thinking that it's not going to happen. They be like, oh, the government for nigga, if they charging to go on the strip, they ain't never charged to go on the strip.
Right.
Never. You've never had to pay for parking. So now that you gotta pay for parking, don't fucking tell me that it's gonna be all bad.
All bad. All bad.
It's
As
about to
soon
be
as
all
they
bad.
announced that they were going to start charging for parking, you lost me.
Thank you.
I don't need to see any of those shows on the strip. I'm good.
Thank you. I ain't been to the strip
I'm
since. You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
I only go to the Fashion Show Mall because you ain't got to pay to park right there. And that's it. I'll go to that clown ass mall and I bring my ass. Fuck that.
Right. If they not validating, I'm good.
And you know Caesar's Palace had to file bankruptcy. Your boy Fertitta about to be the majority shareholder of Caesar's Palace.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the Golden
I did not
Nugget and
hear
Caesar's
about
Palace, I
that.
think they about to merge. That's what they get.
That's huge.
That's what they get though.
Wow.
You fucking people over. If I was Caesar's Palace, I'd have been like, well, I'm not charging people.
Right.
Guess how many people would have been coming to Caesar's Palace just on
Just,
GP?
right.
We ain't charging people because that's wrong. But no, y'all
Right.
like, fuck it. They charging.
Everybody trying to make money.
Everybody trying to make money.
Yeah. Greed.
Greed. Well,
That's it.
that's what capitalism does. It makes you greedy. So that's why I always look at that and I'll be like, know who you voting for, know what it's about,
Right.
because at the end of the spectrum, that's how it's going to be.
Right.
That's
That's
how it's going to
crazy.
be.
That's crazy.
So I'll tell you this. We have to be mindful of where they're trying to take this narrative with Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I think people think that, oh, well, you know, now's the time to buy. No, nigga, the time was to buy was in 08 and 09, nigga, when the
Right.
fucking value of the houses dropped.
Right.
You buy
At
low
low,
and
right.
sell high, nigga. You don't
Exactly.
buy now.
Right.
If you can, go buy. Anybody that could go buy a crib, man, go buy it.
Right.
One disclaimer. Niggas that own houses, stop looking down on motherfuckers that don't. I'm tired of that shit too.
Right.
Nigga, it's hard to get a home. So don't be trying to turn your nose up at the next nigga because they ain't
Right.
got no crib, man. Because you
Right.
can lose that. Because your boss where you work at, they can tell you,
Blink of an eye.
well, we've decided to part ways with you. And then your ass going to be calling and crying and calling on Jesus and everybody else because you're going to be mad because they didn't. Because all it is, everybody's one paycheck away from being homeless type shit. I don't know why niggas be acting like, oh, they got, okay, nigga, so you got hundreds of thousands of dollars saved up? Well, then what you working at this motherfucker for then?
Right.
If you all working at the same fucking spot, niggas shouldn't act like they better than on that, on that level because they
I
own a
agree.
property.
I agree. In the blink of an eye, everything can change.
Everything could change.
Everything can change.
And I think I'm talking to melanated people.
Right.
Melanated people, I got a house. One thing I was glad was I didn't do that. Because when I first bought my crib,
Right.
I was struggling like a motherfucker anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to like floss on people and do that because I was struggling.
Right.
And then I had to struggle so long. I'm like, now that I ain't, I had to struggle too much, I'm like, man, I ain't ever looking down on no motherfucker.
Right. Right.
Fuck that.
It humbles you.
Be humble.
Stay humble.
Stay humble. And that's it. What you got going on, Nuke, for the rest of the week?
So, on Tuesday, October 30th, we're doing a little trunk or treat over at Voss Automotive on 3115 Fremont Avenue.
Okay, that's what's
Stop
up.
by and see Cooley the Hip Hop Ant. They're going to do a little, live entertainment. There'll be a DJ, music, all that good stuff. So come on through.
Okay. And what day is that?
That is a Tuesday, October 30th. It starts at 5:30. From 5:30 to 8:30, I will be in the place. Stop by, holler at your girl.
I'm gonna try to make it, man. It's just man, you know how it is with these corporate America jobs.
I understand.
And man, I've been loving not being at that bitch. You already know I've been loving that shit. Can't stand being around fake phony motherfuckers, man.
Right.
I know we get paid to do that, but man, I ain't with that smiling, nigga. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Period. And everybody who's watching this, they know me. If I don't fuck with you, you gonna know I don't fuck with you for real. Don't come around me smiling and, hey man, did you catch the Vegas Golden Showers game? And I don't give a fuck about them.
Right.
Fuck the Vegas Golden Knights. What the fuck are they doing? They ain't paying none of my bills.
Right.
So
I don't have time to get involved. I have too much going on.
And I wouldn't want to go to the T-Mobile Arena anyway, because all it takes is one little fucking volatile situation. Everybody dead over there anyway because you can't even get out that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fuck that. That's
true.
why I just look at the shit and I just be like, man, fuck that, man. But man, I'm about to go check that out, New.
Yeah, if you can, come on through. Bring the fam. It is family friendly. So
how much it is? $5?
It is free.
It's free? Oh,
it's free. I always say if it's free, it's for me. So come on through.
Oh, well, it's going to be 1,000 niggas there talking about, y'all got burgers and fries here, too. I remember I worked at Dulu, niggas was coming up there. Hey, man, y'all still doing backpack giveaway? Backpack giveaway, nigga, it's Halloween. What you mean backpack giveaway? School already been in for 3 months.
They want to know if you had some in the bag.
Thank you. That part, that type of shit.
Well, what you doing? What are you doing?
Man, Nuke, me, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Doing a little bit of read on this book. This book is a little complex. It's a lot of math. I ain't good at math, but so it's a lot of math. You got to count. You got to know your soul number and your outer number, your personality number.
Okay,
and then it kind of tells you, why you are the way you are. One thing that was interesting that I read in there, it was like, cycles are at 9, from 1 to 9.
Okay.
So you can look back 9 years and you were probably where you were.
Wow.
Right? And then that kind of scared me because I was like, damn, if I look back 9 years, because it's 2018, 9 years from it's 2009. In 2009, I was like, well, damn, maybe I kind of was. I don't know.
Right.
It's going into a whole nother, plateau because, you got to think about it. This is new.
Right.
It ain't like I've been doing this shit. I wish I would have been doing this shit 9 years ago because we'd be some paid motherfuckers.
Right.
But it's like, that kind of stuck out at me. But, it's another book about numerology. It's by this dude named King Simon.
Okay.
I'm going to check his book out, too, because he a brother.
Okay.
And I think he a DJ in New York. And I listened to one of his podcasts, and that nigga was dope.
Okay.
So I just wanted to get a Caucasian version. And then I want to get a black. I like to get different.
Different
but
perspectives.
I know his version going to be way
different
dope.
Perspectives. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just going to be chilling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Chilling, reading, doing the do. And then we going to try to get back at it. Hey, man, this is our first. Hey, Noop. This is first live recording.
Tell us what you think.
Hey, hit us up. Let us know. Tell us what y'all think. This is our first live recording.
Yes.
And Noop.
He had me sitting in a booster seat over here because wasn't tall enough to be on the mic.
Noop would have been like this, y'all. What? I'm telling you, man, Noop, I'm proud of where we came from.
Yes.
Thank
you for the opportunity, Warren.
Man, please. Look.
Thank you for
Nuke,
allowing me
to
be
now
your
that I'm on camera,
co-host.
I'm about to tell y'all, Nuke be front, and this is the reason why Nuke be front. I be having to beg Nuke to do these motherfucking podcasts. I be like, Nuke, please just do it, man, because I know they getting tired of seeing my motherfucking black ass face. And Nuke be like, all right, nigga, I guess.
That is not true.
Let me call Sister Coleman and tell her I'm going to be late.
I'm going to tell her too.
But anyway, Hey man, it's our first live recording.
Yes.
We gonna keep doing it.
We're going to get better. Okay.
Thank you. We gonna get better.
We're improving.
We might have a guest on here too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who it is. I don't
Yeah,
want no
spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, but it gotta be somebody. It can't be no nosy, boring ass motherfucker. Just want to come over here and be nosy.
Right.
You know they just want to come over and be like, oh yeah, they ain't fucking. They ain't having relations. You know how motherfuckers are.
This is
Want to
true.
be nosy, and if a
This is
nigga come
true.
over here, yeah, nigga. Shit, I thought you an old girl. You know how niggas are. They
Right.
messy.
This is true.
They
That-
messy.
yeah,
So
some of them can be.
So you know what I'm saying? We gonna get guests on here, and then I'm gonna, like I told you before, I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna have another podcast. I ain't gonna say the name. It's coming soon.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to my boy Kaylin, Leo, Leroy, my sister Tasha, them, and John. They be watching this shit.
Okay.
So
Thanks for watching.
they'll probably be shocked seeing it now because it ain't just no recording.
Okay.
It's a live video. So hey man, check us out. I don't know if we gonna have the same day. We might record a different day next week, huh?
Probably.
What day you
I
want
have
to
to
record
take a
next
look at
week?
my
Okay,
calendar.
take a look at your calendar and,
Yes.
and
Yes.
then let me know because you know what I'm saying. I know how it is.
Right.
But Nuke, it's been fun. It's been real.
Always fun.
Hey
Always
man,
real.
if you driving your baby mama's car to the store to get some milk, and she got GPS on your phone, and you at another bitch's house, and she busts you. Guilty, nigga. You already know that's my thing,
That's
man.
his thing.
Hey, man, this is the No Way Out podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Share, subscribe to
Thank
this page with
you.
everybody you know.
Yes.
Hey, man, we out. Peace.
Peace.